Hello and welcome to Camp Nou. It's the 49th Trofeo JOAN GAMPER, the traditional season opener at home for Football Club Barcelona. And it's Luis Enrique's first game in charge in front of the Barca fans here at Camp Nou. And the Barca faithful will get a chance to see this new project in action. And of course, the several new signings that the club have made over the course of this summer. They will be in action this evening. Not all of them, of course, but the majority of those new signings will get a run out here at Camp Nou against tonight's opponents, the Mexican club, Club León. The side that includes this evening the former Barca player and legend of Mexican football, Rafa Márquez, the man who, of course, is known as the Kaiser of Michoacán. And he is here this evening, even though he has recently signed for Italian club Hellas Verona. The Serie A side have given him permission here to play in this traditional season opener at Camp Nou. The players have already been presented. The Barca squad have been presented, of course, to the crowd a little earlier. And so, a chance here to pay tribute to Rafa Márquez, a man who played at Football Club Barcelona between 2003 and 2010. Played 242 games as a Blaugrana and scored 13 goals in that time, winning 4 league titles, 3 Super Cups, 2 Champions League, a Copa del Rey, a European Super Cup and a World Club Cup as well. He's here and he's in the starting lineup. As we can just run through those starting lineups for both sides before we get underway here. Barca go with new signing Claudio Bravo in goal. He'll be making his debut as a Barca player at Camp Nou. At the back, Dani Alves, Javier Mascherano, another new signing, Jeremy Mathieu, also making his debut as a Barca player at Camp Nou. And Jordi Alba in midfield. Another signing from this summer from Sevilla, Ivan Rakitic, the Croatian, also making his debut here at Camp Nou as a Barca player. He plays alongside Sergio Busquets and Andres Iniesta. And up front, Rafinha, Leo Messi and Neymar. Neymar given the medical all-clear yesterday after recovering from the back injury he picked up in the World Cup. Remember, he was injured in that challenge with the Colombian defender Zúñiga in Brazil's victory in the last 16. Well, the quarter-finals after they'd beaten Chile in the last 16. A Chile side that contained, of course, Barca's new goalkeeper, Claudio Bravo. Barca without one of the summer signings, Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. He's out with a back problem. Pedro, he's missing with gastroenteritis. Thomas Vermaelen still not quite recovered from the injury he picked up in the World Cup. Another new signing, Adriano, also still missing. But on the bench this evening, the big news is that Luis Suarez, the man signed from Liverpool, may well make his first appearance as a Barca player. Remember, he's banned in official competition until late October, but he is allowed to line up on the substitutes bench here this evening at Camp Nou, and hopefully at some point we'll see Luis Suarez's first appearance in the Barca shirt in what is this traditional season opener at Camp Nou. Just go through the Club León 11 as referee Alvarez Izquierdo has got us underway. Barca kicking from left to right in this first half, wearing their traditional home strip of Blaugrana, blue and maroon. And Club León in their home strip of green shorts, or rather green shirts and white shorts, as Barca come on the attack. We'll just have to wait a second before giving you the Mexican starting 11 as Dani Alves' cross come in. There's a player down in the box. It's Rafinha. In fact, it's Neymar Jr. who's gone down. Neymar Jr., of course, what it says on the back of his shirt. Neymar wearing number 11 once again this season. The Club León 11. Viabre in goal. Magallón, Rafa Márquez, Ignacio González and Edwin Hernández at the back. In midfield, Juan Vázquez, Cárdenas, Elias Hernández, the brother of defender Edwin Hernández, Carlos Peña and Yamilson. And up front, the Argentine Mauro Bocelli. As Viabre picks the ball up for Club León. Lays it across to Rafa Márquez. To Magallón on the far side. Magallón chips it forward, looking for Yamilson. Picked up by Sergio Busquets in midfield, wearing number 5 this season, a number he's inherited, of course, from Carlos Puyol. Rakitic has to stretch in midfield, and his wayward pass goes out for a throw-in on this near side. It'll be taken by Edwin Hernandez. Club Leon, a Mexican club, won the Mexican title on 7 occasions. They won their last 2 Mexican titles, the Clausura title in 2013 and the Apertura title in 2014. The Mexican season divided up somewhat similarly to other leagues in Central and South America into an opening and closing championship. Basically, the season divided into 2. First half of the season is the Apertura, and second half is the Clausura. As Leo Messi comes forward and plays the ball nicely to Neymar on that left-hand side. Neymar's into the Club Leon box. He's up against Rafa Marquez, and there's a header from Leo Messi, and Barca have taken the lead after just 2 minutes. Leo Messi, in his first game back since the World Cup, since that defeat in the final against Germany, has taken just 2 minutes to open the scoring. The ball came over from the left-hand side from Neymar. Took a deflection off Rafa Marquez, and Messi was there to head home to score his first goal of this 2014-2015 season. There we can see the replay. Neymar playing the ball in. It took a lucky deflection, you have to say, off Rafa Marquez, but Leo Messi one step ahead of the defenders as usual, just getting there before goalkeeper Yabara and heading home at the near post. Barca off to a dream start in this Trofeo. JOAN GAMPER looking to win the competition for the 37th time. Last season's Gamper Trophy ended in a rout with Barca absolutely thrashing Brazilian side Santos, and they got off to a great start here this evening with Leo Messi giving them the lead after just 2 minutes. Messi playing in his first fixture since the World Cup, getting his first minutes of this 2014-2015 pre-season. Along with Javier Mascherano and Dani Alves, neither of them, along with Messi, have played in any of Barca's previous pre-season games. Remember, they began this 2014-2015 season against Recreativo de Huelva, the second division side, at the end of July. In that game, 1-0 thanks to a goal from beating player Joan Roman, as Ivan Rakitic has a shot from outside the box, and that's just wide of Mexican goalkeeper Yabara's right-hand post. Rakitic, a man known for his goal-scoring ability and his ability to hit the ball from outside the box. He struck it well. Yabara was beaten, but fortunately for Club Leon, the shot just held outside the goalkeeper's right-hand post. Luis Enrique looking on from the sidelines. This is his 8th Camper Trophy. The previous 7, of course, all came as a Football Club Barcelona player. This is his first as a manager. Took over from Tata Martino in the summer after a very successful year at Celta de Vigo last season. Previously was in charge of the B side between 2008 and 2011. So no stranger to the club, Luis Enrique, and a long career between 1994 and 2004 as a player. Now Leon picked the ball up in midfield, good challenge from Rakitic, though wins it back, and then Busquets comes in, but it breaks to Ignacio Gonzalez. Ignacio Gonzalez plays it forward, but Dani Alves has stepped up, put pressure on Elias Hernandez. Ball played up to Leo Messi. Messi inside the Club Leon half, finds Dani Alves on the right-hand side. Dani Alves just a little flick back to Leo Messi. Messi's deep, plays it back to Rakitic. Rakitic across to Busquets. Busquets finds Iniesta on the left-hand side. Iniesta back to Busquets. Barça playing the ball around nicely. They've looked more and more impressive as pre-season has progressed under Luis Enrique. Of course, the longer pre-season's gone on, the more time the side have had to digest his ideas, as there is a slip in the defence, and Leo Messi puts the ball into the back of the net, but it's not going to count because the Argentine has been penalised for handball by the referee. It was initially spotted over on his near side by the referee's assistant. Not too many complaints from Leo Messi. That was a mistake at the back from Club Leon, giving the ball away, and it was Rafinha who put the ball across. Another mistake there from Edwin Hernandez. Allowed Messi the opportunity, but he just controlled the ball with his arm before he tucked it away. So a let off there for the visitors. It remains Football Club Barcelona 1, Club de Leon 0 in this Gamper game. Club Leon, the first ever Mexican side to play in the Gamper Trophy. Edwin Hernandez put the pressure by Rafinha. One thing that's been very prevalent in Barca's pre-season matches, the intensity to win the ball back when the opposition do have the ball. Busquets seemed to win it back fairly there off Yamilson, but the referee, Alvarez Izquierdo, has given a free kick to the Mexicans just inside their own half. It'll be taken by centre-half Ignacio Gonzalez. Plays it out to the left-hand side to Elias Hernandez. Turns it in there to Jose Juan Vázquez. He's taken down. And Leo Messi, of all people, that'll be another free kick to Leon. Rafa Marquez. And there, Rakitic back helping out, but once again, referee spotting an infringement. That's another free kick to the Mexican side. Rafa Marquez takes it quickly in midfield. He gets it back there from Vázquez. Out to the right-hand side to Magallon. Back to Rafa Marquez just inside the Barca half. Rafa Marquez sweeps the ball across the left-hand side. That's a brilliant ball. And listen to some of the passes he used to play here when he was a Barca player to Elias Hernandez, but Elias Hernandez is beaten to it by Dani Alves, and that's Rakitic who comes away on this right-hand side. Rakitic plays the ball down the right, looking for Rafinha, but a good challenge there from Ignacio Gonzalez. Puts an end to that Barca attack, and it'll be a throw in to the Blaugranas halfway inside the Club Leon half. It'll be taken by Dani Alves. Alves looking for options, and it's Rafinha who comes short. He goes out to play again for another Barca throw-in. I mentioned Barca began their pre-season campaign with a victory over Recreativo de Huelva. They followed that up with a 1-0 draw against Nice. Penalty from Xavi Hernandez, giving them a draw in that game, as Leo Messi looks to take on Edwin Hernandez. That's come off the Mexican defender, and that's going to be a corner taken quickly by Messi for Rakitic. Messi sweeps it across after he gets back from the Croatian to Jordi Alba on the left-hand side. Alba up to Neymar. Neymar interchanges passes with Rafinha. And that's a lovely bit of play back to Neymar from Rafinha. Rafinha across to Leo Messi inside the penalty area, and then it's Rakitic. Rakitic gets it on target, but it's punched away by Leon keeper Yabra, and it goes out for a throw-in on this near side. It'll be taken by Dani Alves. Busquets moves it across to Iniesta. Iniesta across to Dani Alves. Now Busquets. Busquets, a little touch there for Leo Messi. Out to Iniesta on that far side. Iniesta plays the ball into the middle, but it's cut out by Rafa Marquez. Marquez loses out, and now it's Rafinha inside the Leon penalty area. Nice bit of play from Rafinha. Gasp from the crowd. Pulls it back into Dani Alves. Dani Alves on the edge of the box. Rafa Marquez lays it forward. Mathieu comes across, but it's Mascherano who gets there first. Collides with his French counterpart, and the ball's played through there, and the flag stayed down, and Neymar has just lifted it over Yabra. And Neymar, a man who's also playing his first minutes in pre-season, has made it 2-0 to Football Club Barcelona after just 11 minutes. A lovely through ball. And the Leon defence was sliced in half, and Neymar, with the subtlest of touches, just lifted it over goalkeeper Yabra. And Barca 2-0 up after just 11 minutes. And really, this has to look possibly in the repeats of last season's victory over Santos. Barca 2-0 up already. That was a lovely finish from Neymar. On the far side, Leon really up against it. Played into the middle, good challenge from Javier Mascherano, played up to Leo Messi. Messi with another ball through, looking for Neymar. This time Rafa Marquez gets across and plays it back to his keeper Yabra. Ball played across to the left-hand side by Rafa Marquez to Edwin Hernandez. Ignacio Gonzalez back across to Rafa Marquez. Club Leon won the last two championships in Mexico, but not had a great start to the current campaign, the 2014 Clausura. He played 5 games and already lost 3 times. They're in 8th place at the moment. They did win in their last game 4 days ago when they beat Unam 2-1. Now it's Neymar into Rakitic. Rakitic across to Busquets. Busquets finds Andres Iniesta. Iniesta plays it through to Leo Messi. The flag stays down. Messi in the box, looks to cross it in for Rafinha, but it's cut out by Mexican keeper Yabra. And plays it out quickly. Barca win it back in midfield. Ball comes back to Rakitic. Now it's with Rafinha. Rafinha back to Dani Alves. Rafinha, hefty challenge from behind. And Edwin Hernandez, one of the 2 Hernandez brothers in the starting 11. The referee comes across and just tells him to calm it down a little bit. Busquets plays it back to Rakitic. Dani Alves brings it back to Mascherano. Now Busquets into the feet of Leo Messi. Messi up to Neymar. Messi gets it back from Neymar. Lovely 1-2. Finds Rafinha on the right hand side, but the flag is up. Rafinha just puts the ball wide in any case, but it wouldn't have counted because the flag is up on this near side. Rafinha just drifting offside. And it'll be a free kick to Club Leon. Taken by goalkeeper Yabra. It's at long left. Looking for the head there of Boselli. He's only been in the game so far. Ball's cleared and Rafinha takes it down on his chest. Rakitic picks it up. Sends it back to Mascherano. Taken away there by Dani Alves though, and now it's Yamilson, the Colombian. Yamilson runs at Mascherano, runs into a brick wall. Javier Mascherano in the centre half this evening, alongside Jeremy Mathieu. Messi just flicks the ball there through for Neymar, but Neymar had just checked his run to stay onside. Cleared by Yabra. Barca win it back inside their own half. Now it's Busquets, plays it forward to Iniesta. Busquets sends it across to Mathieu. Now Javier Mascherano up to Rakitic. Just over a quarter of an hour gone. Barca already leading by 2-0. Goals from Leo Messi and Neymar have given them the lead. As a Mexican wave goes around the stadium. Quite fitting with tonight's opposition. actually putting up much opposition to the Blaugranas at the moment. Also in complete control. As Leo Messi plays it back to Sergio Busquets. And Iniesta on this left-hand side. Iniesta. And Mathieu goes down in the box, making a run forward from centre-back. That's one of the qualities generally Mathieu has. He loves to get forward. Does so more, of course, when he's playing at left-back than at centre-half, but he still managed to get forward there. Nice clear forward to Rafinha. Rafinha picks it up on the right-hand side, plays it back into Dani Alves. Rakitic sends it back to Mascherano. Mathieu plays it forward to Neymar. Neymar plays it through, looking for Leo Messi. And Rafa Marquez gets a foot in, sends it back to his keeper, Yabra. And Leon again, giving it away. But the flag is up. Messi picked it up, but it was offside. And it's Carlos Peña of Leon's World Cup stars. Juan Vázquez also played in the World Cup for Mexico. So Luis Hernandez plays the ball out to the right-hand side for Magallón. Magallón gets it back from Carlos Peña. Turns it to the middle and cut out by Mathieu. It comes back to Magallón. He turns it back to Rafa Marquez. Everybody bar the Leon keeper inside the Barca half. There's a foul there, but the referee plays advantage. Shot from distance, a good save by Claudio Bravo at the near post. That's the closest Leon have come to a goal in this first half so far. A shot from outside the box. And Claudio Bravo making a good save at the near post, down to his left. That will be a corner to Leon. Headed away at the near post there. Ball play back in, looking for the run of Magallón. Half played by Jordi Alba. And Barca pick it up on the left-hand side with Neymar. Neymar, nice little twist there to try and get around. Juan Vázquez it was, but that was in just pulling back the Leon midfielder. And free kick. Now, it's Edwin Hernandez, the left back, coming forward. Ball played over to the right-hand side for Magallón. Ball into the middle. And Rafa Marquez gets it back. Now Rafa Marquez plays the ball through the middle. A little touch there from Peña, played forward for Boselli, but it's cut out there by Jordi Alba. Rakitic. Plays it forward to Andres Iniesta. Iniesta into the Leon half. Plays it out to the right-hand side for Leo Messi. Messi on the edge of the box, gets away there from Ignacio González, gets away from Peña as well, gets it onto his left foot, takes a deflection and just loops over the crossbar. The deflection was by Andres Iniesta, so that'll be a goal kick to Club Leon. Will be taken by goalkeeper Yabra. Played forward. Rakitic didn't go for the header there. Seemed to foul Mauro Boselli, but the referee allowed play to continue. It's played out to Jeremy Mathieu. That's at the feet of Claudio Bravo. Ball play forward there by Sergio Busquets to Rafinha on this right-hand side. Rafinha there, tussling with Mexican centre-back Ignacio Gonzalez. The ball goes out on this near side. And it'll be a throw in to Club Leon, taken by Edwin Hernandez. Iniesta goes down, another challenge there. Juan Jose Vázquez, and Leon have it back. Rafa Marquez inside his own half. Leads it across to Vázquez. To the right-hand side to Magallon. Now picked up by Ignacio Gonzalez. And now it's Jamilson who's got through. Jamilson into the box onto his right foot, and Claudio Bravo could just watch that fly wide. Jamilson just ran at the Barca defence there, as direct as you like. Got inside Dani Alves, got away from Mascherano with his pace. Mathieu came across. Jamilson still able to get his shot in. Unfortunately for Barca, not on target. So Leon coming back into this game slightly after being overawed initially. Also going 2-0 up after just 12 minutes. Goals from Leo Messi after 3 minutes, and then Neymar after 12. The difference between the two sides, over halfway through the first half as the ball's played through for Neymar, but he's well watched there by Magallon coming across from right back. Yabra just plays it out to Vázquez. Leon seeming to settle now. Both play forward. Elias Hernandez looks for the return ball over on the right-hand side, but it goes out. It's going to be a Barca throw-in, taken by Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba brings it up to Neymar. Neymar turns it on, but it's Magallon who gets there first. Barca have it back with Rakitic. Rakitic into Busquets, into Mascherano. Now Messi looking for that ball into Rafinha, but it's cut out by Rafa Marquez. Leon come away with it. Ball's played up to Boselli. Boselli tries to lay it off there for Peña with his chest. It's well watched by Mascherano. That's Dani Alves. Plays it into the middle for Leo Messi. Messi sees Neymar out on that left-hand side, but it's cut out by Magallon. Played up to Elias Hernandez. Elias Hernandez. Back to Vázquez. Vázquez again to Ignacio Gonzalez. Now it's up to the left back, Edwin Hernandez. Vázquez again. Leon enjoying a rare spell of prolonged possession here. It's given away by Ignacio Gonzalez, picked up by Iniesta. Rakitic is it out to Rafinha. Ball comes across to Dani Alves on that right hand side. Dani Alves has got a chance to get his cross in, but it comes back off Edwin Hernandez. And Jamilson fails to keep the ball in. Rakitic into the feet of Dani Alves. Alves turns it back to Busquets. Busquets turns it across to Andres Iniesta. Busquets into Rakitic. Rakitic up to Rafinha. Rakitic all the way across to Jeremy Mathieu. Mathieu comes forward into the Leon half, plays it up to Neymar. Neymar loses out. Marquez plays it forward, looking for the run of Elias Hernandez. And it's Mathieu who comes across, does a good job there, turns it into the feet of Jordi Alba. Plays it across the face of his own box to Javier Mascherano. Mascherano Still inside his own box, put under pressure by Bocelli. Mascherano plays it down the line looking for Rafinha. Rafinha just tries to lay it off for Dani Alves, but goes out on this near side as Luis Enrique comes out to the edge of his technical area, as is the Leon boss, Gustavo Matosas, 47-year-old. Gustavo Matosas had a spell playing in the Spanish league in his days as a player. Played for Malaga, Catalan side Lleida and Valladolid. Uruguayan international, even though he was born in Argentina. Uruguayan parents. His father, Roberto Matosas, played for Uruguay. And now Leon on the attack, and the chance here inside the box. Luis Hernandez sends it back in, but it's Jordi Alba getting back. He cuts out the cross and just hacks the ball away. And Leon still in possession. Rafa Marquez still on the ball, looking to play it through. Indeed he does. Bravo comes out quickly, and that's a good save, but the ball's still in the air, and Bravo again gets up to touch it out for a corner. It'll be the second corner of this first half. And it's from the far side, it'll be whipped in, right-footed. Leon have gone 5 men in the box, the ball comes in, it's headed away at the near post by the Barca defence. It's going to be a Leon throw in on our far side, and halfway inside the Barca half. That's picked up by Edwin Hernandez. The ball is played through, they're looking for Carlos Peña. Barca break quickly with Neymar. Neymar on the edge of the centre circle. Plays the ball through, looking for Leo Messi. Messi plays the ball forward. It's cut out by Leon, and themselves a free kick. Taken quickly by Jamilson. Jamilson spreads it across to the right-hand side to Magallon. Well, it's won by Iniesta. Iniesta plays it forward for Neymar. Neymar sprints into the Leon half, finds Leo Messi on the right-hand side. He's got Rafinha with him. He just gets bulked there by Ignacio Gonzalez, but gets it back from Rafinha, plays it up to Neymar. Neymar looking for the 1-2 with Messi, but it's cut out there by Rafa Marquez. Rafa Marquez showing that he's still got that ability to read the game, an ability that he's always had, an ability, despite now being 34 years of age, means that top-flight clubs such as Hellas Verona are still interested in his services. An excellent World Cup, Rafa Marquez, and for Mexico. Ball is played forward. To Neymar on the left-hand side. Now it's with Andres Iniesta. Iniesta plays it across to Rakitic. Rakitic plays it forward, looking for Dani Alves. Dani Alves goes down under the challenge of Jamilson, but it's a Brazilian, Dani Alves, who's penalised by the referee's assistant on this near side. As we reach the half-hour mark here in the first half in this 49th Trofeo JOAN GAMPER. Barca leading comfortably by 2-0. Leo Messi and Neymar, the scorers, on their debuts in this 2014-2015 pre-season under Luis Enrique. At the moment, no changes have been made, but I'm sure there'll be one or two made by both sides at half-time. As Messi picks the ball up again, looks to run that. Ignacio Gonzalez plays it through, looking for Rafinha. Rafinha is denied by a good challenge there from Edwin Hernandez, coming across from left back. And that will be a corner for Football Club Barcelona. Rakitic goes across to take it. Dani Alves cracks a shot against the shins of Mauro Bocelli after the ball had been headed away from the corner by Club Leon. Now Mascherano plays up to the right-hand side to Dani Alves. Rafinha comes across to the right to help out Alves. Rafinha plays it into the feet of Sergio Busquets. Now to the left-hand side to Neymar. Neymar plays it back to Mathieu. Mathieu across to Mascherano. Mascherano has got everything ahead of him. Mascherano just pushes the ball forward over the halfway line. Just turns back and spreads it across to Jeremy Mathieu. Mathieu over to the left-hand side, plays it up to Neymar. The ball just bobbles off the foot of Neymar. Just took his eye off it for a second then. He goes out for a Club Leon throw-in on the far side. Marquez. Is it across to Ignacio Gonzalez. It's Edwin Hernandez who plays the ball forward. Bocelli gets a header on it, but only succeeds in heading the ball out on this near side for the Barca throw-in. Now set the feet of Jeremy Mathieu. Mathieu. Iniesta. Into the feet of Busquets. Now Messi picks the ball up. Messi brings in Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba into the box, gets it back from Messi. Jordi Alba back to Messi. Now it's loose in the box. Neymar with an effort, a little bit casual there, and Club Leon get it away. It could easily been a third goal there for the Blaugranas. Could easily been the second for Neymar as Leon won the attack, but that pass slightly wayward there for. It was Vázquez getting forward. Barca won it back. Rakitic finds Busquets. Now it's Mascherano. Mascherano up to Iniesta. Iniesta finds Neymar. Neymar looking to take on Rafa Marquez. Neymar runs at Rafa Marquez, gets it to Leo Messi in a central position, but Messi's got 3 defenders in front of him. Now he's got 4 as the challenge came in there from Juan Vázquez from behind, and that's going to be a free kick. A perfect opportunity. One of Barca's dead ball specialists to have a crack on goal here. It's some 30 yards out. Via Messi, Neymar, Rakitic, all experts in this area, but literally it's going to be either Messi or Neymar. Rakitic doesn't seem too interested at the moment. As the spray comes out to mark exactly where the wall should be for this free kick. Alvarez Izquierdo enjoying the opportunity there to whip out the spray. And it looks as though it will be either Messi or Neymar. Neymar poised with his right foot. Messi poised with his left. And it's going to be Leo Messi, left-footed, curled in, and Frankie Villabra was nowhere, but Magallon, the right back, had sprinted back in an effort to cover the far post. Unfortunately for Club Leon, Messi had just curled it over the crossbar. I don't think the defender would have got there. Certainly the goalkeeper wouldn't have got there. He didn't move a muscle after that strike by Leo Messi. 10 minutes to go to half-time. Barca leading by 2-0. Leo Messi and Neymar the scorers. Both goals coming in the opening 12 minutes. Since then, Leon have slowly but surely found their feet, got themselves back into this game, but they're still trailing by 2 goals. They seem to have weathered the early storm, though, and it perhaps won't be the goal fest that we saw last season as Carlos Peña there trying to play the ball through to Bocelli. In this fixture last season, Barca put 8 past hapless Santos side. Leon, to their credit, haven't crumbled after conceding those 2 early goals. Now it's Edwin Hernandez trying to get outside Dani Alves. Hernandez gets his cross in, it's half blocked, and then Mathieu clears the ball under pressure, but he was fouled in the opinion of the referee Alvarez Izquierdo, and it'll be a free kick to Football Club Barcelona inside their own half. Barca been a bit up and down in the Gamper game in recent years. They had that 8-0 victory last season against Santos, but the year before that they lost 1-0 against Sampdoria. And then 2011 they beat Napoli comprehensively 5-0. Like in 2010 they lost on penalties to AC Milan. And the year before that, they lost 1-0 to Manchester City. It looks as though they're on the right track to picking up this famous pre-season trophy, named, of course, after the founder of Football Club Barcelona back in 1899, JOAN GAMPER. Now Rafinha just touches the ball to Rakitic. Rakitic gets away from Peña. Rakitic trying to get away from Ignacio Gonzalez as well. The ball comes off the Mexican centre-back. It'll be a Barca throw-in on this near side. To be taken by Dani Alves. Back to Busquets. Busquets. Carried by Carlos Peña. Played back to Mascherano. Mascherano across to Jeremy Mathieu. Mathieu has the ball forward to Iniesta. Iniesta into Busquets. Rakitic does it back to Dani Alves. Alves looks for Rafinha. Dani Alves there, fouling Vázquez, and that'll be a free kick to Club Leon, taken quickly by Ignacio Gonzalez. Comes up to Vázquez. Back to Rafa Marquez. Man who really, you have to feel, is the whole reason that Club Leon are here for this Gamper game. And now he's got some defending to do against Neymar, though, but Neymar just shows too much of the ball to Rafa Marquez, but it's picked up by Rafinha. Sends it back to Rakitic. Now it's picked up by Andres Iniesta. Iniesta comes in field. Lays it across to Dani Alves. Dani Alves got a chance to get a shot in, but instead he plays it into the middle for Leo Messi. Leo Messi turns away from Vázquez, but is stopped by Gonzalez. But Messi manages to get out to Neymar on the left-hand side. Neymar denied by a great save from Yabra. Another opportunity there for Barca to make it 3-0 before half-time. Denied by a good save from the Mexican keeper William Yabra. And now Leon on the attack. It's going to be Yamilson, the Colombian, to take the throw in just inside the Barca half. It's, in fact, Edwin Hernandez, the Colombian, just leaving it for his teammate. He comes across there to Elias Hernandez's brother. Played in, looking for the run there. Elias Hernandez. It's broken up by Barca. Rakitic. He's down to the right-hand side to Leo Messi. Messi. To Rakitic. Into Dani Alves. Mascherano across to Mathieu. Mathieu lays it across to Mascherano. Leon putting pressure on Barca inside their own half. Substitutes warming up for Barca on the sidelines. I don't think there'll be any changes before the break. Piqué and Bartra warming up. And that's picked up by Leo Messi. Messi has got Dani Alves outside him. Messi continues his run to the box. In fact, it's Rafinha on that right-hand side. Rafinha plays it into Messi. Has it taken off his toe by Dani Alves, but then Rafa Marquez does the same to Dani Alves. Leon trying to play their way out of trouble, but it's broken up by who else? Sergio Busquets. Now Mascherano. Moves it across to Mathieu. Jordi Alba breaks in field. Jordi Alba finds Neymar. Jordi Alba continues his run into the box, but Neymar just holds up a little bit there and tries to take on Magallon. Neymar just lacking perhaps that little burst of pace due to his lack of football in recent weeks. And Neymar hasn't played since that game against Colombia in the World Cup. Only got the medical all clear yesterday. Luis Enrique happy enough though with his form to give him a place in the starting 11 here this evening against Club Leon. Giving Leo Messi and Javier Mascherano a chance also. And Dani Alves to play in first minutes of pre-season as the ball is played through there for Messi, but he was offside. We're into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Ball picked up in midfield by Carlos Peña, one of Leon's World Cup players, in action with Mexico in the summer. Peña finds Edwin Hernandez getting forward. Edwin Hernandez has got Jamilson out to his left. Here it is Jamilson. Jamilson cuts inside, gets away from Dani Alves, hits the ball with his right foot. That was well struck, but Claudio Bravo was just able to watch it fly with a crossbar. Jamilson, the Colombian, just getting inside, getting away from Dani Alves. Time to strike it with his right foot. That was always going over. Also almost give it away in midfielder, but Rafinha does well. Brings it back into Busquets. Ball picked up by Neymar now. Neymar sees the run of Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba's got space in front of him. He's got two men in the box. Tries to play it deep. It comes off Rafa Marquez. And Leon get it away, but they managed to give it away in midfield. And now it's Messi. Just chips it through for Neymar. And Neymar with an opportunity here. Just backheels it in. And that is onside. And that will be 3-0. Club Leon punished for giving the ball away once again in midfield, and that combination of Messi and Neymar once again lethal. Leo Messi, the provider, a lovely little chip ball through. The goalkeeper came out and got a touch, but the ball just broke free to the right-hand side of the penalty area. And Neymar was there to just backheel it home, casually if you like, with the goal gaping. So after 43 minutes, it's Football Club Barcelona 3, Club Leon 0. Rafa Marquez just got a touch, and then goalkeeper Yabra got a touch. The ball just broke 3 for Neymar, and he tucked away number 3 in his second of the evening. And now surely this game is over as a contest. Feeling that if Leon can survive until half-time, just 2-0 down, they might still have something to say in this game. But now, having conceded that third goal just a couple of minutes before half-time, it looks as though Barca are in complete control here at Camp Nou. Edwin Hernandez, as Leon almost give the ball away once again inside their own half. Barca, of course, played their part in forcing the Mexican side into mistakes inside their own half. Barca's intensity and pressure has been exemplary in this opening 45 minutes. And into the final minute of those 45 here, plus whatever time is added on by referee Alvarez Izquierdo. And there is the half-time whistle. Barca go in to the applause of the fans here at Camp Nou. They lead by 3-0. Leo Messi gave them an early advantage after just 3 minutes, and then Neymar made it 2-0 after just 12, and it was the Brazilian who added another just before half-time. So at the break, it's Football Club Barcelona 3, Club Leon 0. Hello and welcome back to Camp Nou for the second half of the Trofeo JOAN GAMPER. Barca leading by 3-0 at half-time. 2 goals from Neymar and a goal from Leo Messi, and giving the Blaugranas a comfortable advantage here against Club Leon. Luis Enrique making changes at half-time. Munir El Haddadi has come on to replace 2-goal hero Neymar. And of course, playing his first game since that back injury against Colombia in the World Cup when he was playing for Brazil. 45 minutes under his belt, 2 goals. An excellent start to his 2014-2015 season. And he's been replaced by Munir El Haddadi, who's impressed in pre-season. Burst onto the scene at the end of last season when he was promoted from the under-19s to the B squad. Scored goals towards the end of the last campaign for Eusebio's side, and has been pretty much a fixture with the first team since the arrival of Luis Enrique. Scored 2 goals in the 6-0 win over HJK Helsinki in Barca's last pre-season game before this evening. Another change at the back. We've seen Gerard Piqué come on for Javier Mascherano. Piqué immediately in action as Club Leon come on the attack. The ball's turned inside, looking for Carlos Peña, but it's Piqué who picks it out. And it's gone out over on that right-hand side. And it'll be a throw-in to Football Club Barcelona. Comes across to Jeremy Mathieu. Mathieu back to Busquets. Javier Mascherano, another player who hasn't played since the World Cup final defeat against Germany. So, given 45 minutes here this evening by Luis Enrique, he also makes way. Leo Messi, though, still on the field. As Munir as well turns away from Cárdenas, plays it on to Andres Iniesta. Rakitic plays the ball up to Messi. Messi bundled over there by Ignacio González, the Leon centre-half. Rakitic takes the free kick quickly. Gets it back from Messi, and then Busquets turns it back to Gerard Piqué. Piqué has the ball across to Mathieu. Mathieu just has to run a little bit there. Munir nicely knocked out to the left-hand side to Jordi Alba. And then Munir looking to get away there from Magallon, the right back. Now it's Cárdenas who has it. Cárdenas plays it forward. Nice little touch from Peña. Mathieu has work to do. It was Elias Hernandez chasing on to the through ball. Mathieu turns it back to his goalkeeper Claudio Bravo. Bravo plays it up to the right hand side there for Dani Alves. Rafinha drops deep. Rafinha gets there first, plays it up to Messi. Nice touch on Messi for Busquets. Busquets spots Dani Alves on that right hand side, but that through ball is too close to keeper Yabra. And the ball is back in the Club Leon penalty area. Now Club Leon have the ball in midfield. Spread across to Magallon. Now to Cárdenas. Cárdenas plays the ball inside. And to Rafa Márquez, who chips it forward. And that was Elias Hernandez chasing the ball down. And Claudio Bravo just skies the ball into the stand there, and there's going to be a throw in to Club Leon. Halfway inside the Barca half on this near side. Will be taken by Magallon. It's won by Jordi Alba. Iniesta just pops the ball down the line looking for Munir. Munir stopped by Rafa Márquez. Rafa Márquez, 34 years old. Munir just 18. Different generations. Munir the future. Player with a great career ahead of him. He continues to progress at the same rate that he has done over the last year or so. Remember, only towards the back end of last season, he was playing in the final of the UEFA Youth League in the inaugural final of that competition. Also beating Benfica by 3-0. The under-19s, of course, playing in that competition. And here he is playing in the Gamper Trophy against Club Leon, against the likes of Rafa Márquez. Piqué just the ball down to Rakitic. Rakitic working hard. He's got 3 players around him, but the ball cannons back off a Mexican defender and falls at the feet of Dani Alves. Now it's at the feet of Leo Messi. Messi, good ball through to Iniesta. Iniesta plays it forward for Munir. Munir holds it up well, tries to get it back to Iniesta, but crowded out there by Magallon on the right-hand side. Magallon turns the ball forward, but it comes off Rakitic, turns it back to his goalkeeper Yabra. Magallon gets it back. He runs out of space, and that was Munier prevented him getting to the ball. And it'll be a throw-in halfway into the Club Leon half to Football Club Barcelona. But now it's Club Leon who are about to make a change. It's going to be Vanderlei to come on. Vanderlei will come on to replace Rafa Marquez, and Rafa Marquez is sure to get a very generous ovation here from this Camp Nou crowd. The man who played at Barca between 2003 and 2011. 8 seasons filled with success. 8 seasons, and of course, span 2 real eras in Barca's recent history. The era of Frank Rijkaard, and of course the era of Pep Guardiola. So Rafa Marquez makes way. He's replaced by the Brazilian Vanderlei. Munier goes charging into the Mexican penalty area, but foot up there, and that will be a free kick to the visitors. And be taken by goalkeeper Yabra right on the edge of the box. In fact, it's just outside the penalty area. And the Mexican goalkeeper hits it long, taken on the chest there by Boselli. It's Mathieu, takes it on the chest. Turn back towards the goalkeeper by Rakitic. Picked up by Gerard Piqué. Piqué across to Mathieu. And now there's Gerard Piqué deep inside his own half. Across to Busquets. Also almost playing with a back three and in possession. Mathieu, Busquets and Piqué. With the fullbacks Alves and Jordi Alba pushing right up the field. Rakitic into Leo Messi. Ball played forward. Now Leo Messi looking for Andres Iniesta. Iniesta with a little touch for Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba trying to slide the ball through there for Munier. Leon keep it away again in midfield. Alves gets it back from Rafinha. Alves turns it back to Gerard Piqué. Piqué spreads it across to Mathieu. Busquets wants it. Busquets gets the ball from the Frenchman. Mathieu, one of those Barca players making his debut in the Gamper Trophy. Here's another Rafinha. Rafinha back to Sergio Busquets, who isn't making his debut, of course, a veteran of several Gamper games now. Sergio Busquets. Now Leo Messi. Messi just plays it through and loses out. As Ignacio Gonzalez comes out, but Busquets does well and just wins it back and plays a little through ball for Leo Messi. Mistake at the back there. Allows Barca to regain possession, and Andres Iniesta tries to set Munier free down the left-hand side. It's Rakitic now who spots the run of Dani Alves. Dani Alves turns it across for Munier, and Munier turns it in at the far post. And Barca have added a fourth after 9 minutes in the second half. Lovely floated ball in by Ivan Rakitic. And Dani Alves did the rest, squaring the ball across. And it was Munier at the far post who turned the ball in. Another goal to add to his tally with the first team add to the 2. And he scored against Helsinki. A great smile on his face. The youngster, just 18 years of age. First goal for the first team at Camp Nou. You can see Rakitic's lovely through ball. And Dani Alves just volleying the ball across the box. Initially, maybe it might have been for Leo Messi, but it was Munier at the far post who got the final touch. Goalkeeper Yabra scrambling, but couldn't get there. Munier got there first, tucked it away. Great ball from Rakitic to pick out Dani Alves. Excellent run from the Brazilian. laying the ball across. And Munir was there. I think Yabra got a touch, but it wasn't enough to prevent the teenager from making it Football Club Barcelona 4, Club Leon 0. Munir continues his excellent form, and he'll be looking to answer that goal now as Messi brings Alves into play again in the box. Alves trying to get away from Jamilson. It's gone out for a corner. In fact, the referee in the end was given a goal kick. Taken by Yabra. Looking for the header, Boselli. Boselli flicks it on. Now Mathieu. Plays it back to Claudio Bravo. Rakitic turns it out to the left-hand side to Mathieu. A whole host of Barca substitutes warming up on the left-hand side. Club Leon substitutes warming up as well. Today's crowd, 68,614. Not bad for a Monday evening in August. Rakitic plays it back to Piqué. Piqué into the feet of Iniesta. Iniesta's got Mathieu to his left. And that's Leo Messi. Messi running at the defence. Messi plays it forward there, looking for Munir. Goalkeeper Yabra comes out and makes a good save. And Yabra quick to spot the danger there. Yabra plays the ball long. Piqué goes over the header with Boselli, goes over the head of both of them, forced to Mathieu. Alba turns it forward for Iniesta. There's a good chance from Cardenas. Will force to Munir though. Iniesta turns it back to Jordi Alba. Now Piqué. Piqué into Rakitic. And then a great ball forward there from Leo Messi. Looking for Dani Alves. And it was Jamilson. Getting his way there. Pass on the attack again. Messi in the middle, but that cross has gone right down the throat of goalkeeper Yabra. Plays out quickly to Cardenas. Cardenas nicely touched on. There to Luis Hernandez. Luis Hernandez gets it back on this right hand side, comes back to Cardenas. And Luis Hernandez just steps away from Munir. Leon are into the Barca half, but it's Rafinha who comes away with it. A good challenge there. And the ball comes all the way back to Yabra as Club Leon get ready to make a whole host of changes, rather, as do Barca. Cardenas comes off to be replaced by the Argentinian Martin Bravo. More changes for the Blaugranas. Now Patra is going to come on. And it looks like Jamilson is going to be going off as well. Miguel Saba comes on. Sandro Ramirez, Xavi Hernandez, Sergi Samper and Martin Montoya also getting ready to come on. Quarter of an hour gone in the second half, and only a few minutes before we can get back playing once again. Once the substitutions have been made. And substitution by Club Leon. Jeremy Mathieu makes way for Marc Bartra. Leo Messi and Andres Iniesta also coming off, as is Claudio Bravo. Sergio Roberto makes his way out onto the field. And Andres Iniesta. Martin Montoya on for Dani Alves. Scanning around. See who else has gone off. Sergio Busquets has gone off as well. JOAN Gamper, another really promising youngster from the B side on the field. And Sandro, he's replaced Leo Messi. Sandro alongside Munir for the last half an hour here at Camp Nou, and JOAN Gamper picks the ball up and just try and get a handle on the Club Leon substitutions for you as well. One thing is for sure, that Saba is on, the Mexican striker. Looks like Boselli who's gone off. And JOAN Gamper picks the ball up inside his own half. Finds Rafinha. Rafinha's got Sandro making a run to his left. And here is Sandro, chance for the striker, and he puts it wide. Could have immediately made an impact there. Sandro played through. And just one-on-one with the goalkeeper. But just trying to pick his spot. In the end, could only curl it wide of Yobra's left-hand post. He was played up looking for striker Saba. Cafedo also on for Club Leon. On the left-hand side, Ecuadorian Marcos Cafedo. Piqué to the right-hand side. Now Xavi Hernandez. Xavi on place of Ivan Rakitic. Jordi Masip has come on to replace Claudio Bravo in goal as well. Bartra plays it forward to Samper. Bartra to the feet of Xavi Hernandez. Oh, Barca must be so happy. Xavi has decided to stay after contemplating leaving the club in the summer. There's Martin Bravo, Argentinian on the break for Club Leon. He's got Cafedo outside him. And here's Cafedo. Barca players claim the ball's gone out of play on the far side. The referee agrees with them. It's going to be a throw-in. Taken quickly, picked up by Rafinha. Rafinha. It's Sergio Roberto sends it back to Bartra. Bartra across to Piqué. Piqué plays it forward to Munir. Munir playing on the right-hand side of the front three now, with Sandro playing through the middle. Rafinha also in that front three as well. Rafinha, who's dropped through the middle. Now Sandro on this left-hand side. Any fluidity in that front three for Barca. Jordi Alba plays the ball into the middle to Rafinha. Club Leon claim offside. The ball's picked up by Sandro on the left-hand side, and the referee blows the whistle. It'll be a free kick to the Mexicans. Almost 20 minutes gone in the second half. Barca leading by 4-0. Goals from Neymar, and one from Messi in the first half, and it's the teenager Munir who's added the fourth here in the second half. Leon the ball inside their own half. Let's play forward, looking for Cafedo. Cafedo gets a touch on, but it's only a touch that takes it straight to Gerard Piqué. Ball goes out on the far side. It'll be going to Football Club Barcelona. Munir takes the throw in and turns away from two Lyon players. The defenders manage to get back goal side, but Munir hangs on to possession. Xavi Hernandez brings it back to Samper. Also not in any great hurry here. Bartra brings it forward there to Sandro. Sandro. Also it says Roberto. He's got Jordi Alba to his left. Here is Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba plays it forward, looking for Sandro inside the penalty area, but it's cut out there. There's Fernando Navarro. In relation to the former Barca player of the same name, Fernando Navarro, who's now at Sevilla. Mexican Fernando Navarro. As Bartra picks the ball up on the left-hand side, plays it off to Alba. Jordi Alba plays it back to Marc Bartra. There's no option but to play back to goalkeeper Jordi Masip. Masip put under pressure there by Saba. Masip rather hurriedly gets his clearance away, and it will be a throw into Club Lyon. Taken by Fernando Navarro. To Elias Hernandez. And to Martin Bravo. Martin Bravo. To Elias Hernandez once again. He gets his cross in, turned out away there by Bartra rather. And now Sandro on the break. Sandro into Sergio Roberto. Sergio Roberto. The players break into his right. One of them is Munir, but he goes left to Sandro. Could have gone right there to Munir. Ball comes to Sergio Roberto in the middle, but is just lets him down. But it falls to Xavi Hernandez, who drives it in, and that's just wide. Abra might have had it covered in any case, but Xavi Hernandez just hitting a shot low from outside the box, looking for the far post. Xavi Hernandez in the captain's armband. We get a glimpse of Leo Messi, Neymar and Dani Alves on the Barca bench. Their work done. First taste of pre-season action by those three this evening, along with Javier Mascherano, as Club Lyon ready to make more changes. Reserve goalkeeper Cristian Martinez getting ready to come on, as is Aldo Rocha. Comes back into the Lyon outfit for the cross. And Magallon, as another Mexican wave goes around the ground. And Piqué comes to Sergi Samper. Samper plays it forward to Sergio Roberto. Sergio Roberto. Samper, who plays it forward to Xavi Hernandez. Now it's with Jordi Alba on this left-hand side. Jordi Alba has the ball down the line. And now Club Lyon have a chance to make more substitutions. It's going to be goalkeeper Yabra to come off, and Cristian Martinez to come on. So Luis Delgado comes on. A striker. Another substitution. And Jose Vázquez making way. Pineda to come on. Aldo Rocha also on. And Xavi gets the ball back in play. Gerard Piqué turns it back to Jordi Masip. 20 minutes to go. Barca leading by 4-0. Just confirm those substitutions. Ivan Pineda He's on for Club Leon as Sergio Roberto strides forward. Sergio Roberto into the box, chance for Munir. Munir tries to turn in from a tight angle, but it's turned away there and behind for a goal kick. That was a good ball from Sergio Roberto through to Munir. Munir tried to take it around goalkeeper Cristian Martinez. It was Ignacio Gonzalez who turned the ball away. The corner is played short to Jordi Alba. Alba gets it back. Played into Sergi Samper on the end of the box. Xavi Hernandez to Jordi Alba. Samper nicely done, gets away from his man there. That was Fernando Navarro. Now Montoya feeds Piqué. Piqué looking for the return ball to Montoya. Leon looking to break down the left-hand side, but Sergi Samper comes across. Good defensive work on the Barça B player. They throw in to Club Leon, halfway inside the first, or halfway inside the Leon half. And the Mexicans break forward. And Navarro has a forward there to Delgado. Navarro put under pressure there. Good pressing by Sandro and Sergio Roberto. Ball turned back to goalkeeper Cristian Martinez. Cristian Martinez, long clearance, looking for the head there of Saba, but the flag is up. Offside against the striker. And it looks as though the moment that everybody has been waiting for is about to happen. Luis Suarez is all set to make his debut in a Barca shirt. Just having a little chat there with assistant coach Juan Carlos Onthue. Sergi Samper turns the ball back to Piqué. Bartra into Sergio Roberto. And it's Luis Suarez alongside youngster Alejandro Grimaldo, with a very promising teenager getting ready to come on. Luis Suarez just trots back to the bench. And surely he'll be on in a few seconds with just over a quarter of an hour remaining. Mr. Bobby has only chance to play between now and when his ban ends towards the end of October. The first game he should be eligible for is, of course, the Clásico against Real Madrid. And now it's Martin Bravo for Leon, running at the Barca defence. Just holds it up on the left-hand side, plays it out to Caicedo. Caicedo gets past his man, plays it into the middle. And Saba left it there, thinking Luis Delgado was behind him. Luis Delgado was, but I don't think he expected Saba to leave it. And now it's Barca on the counter. Xavi Hernandez finds Sergio Roberto. Sergio Roberto has got a man outside him. And it's Munir. Munir plays it back to Xavi Hernandez. Xavi's got options in front of him, picks out Sergio Roberto. Sergio Roberto plays it back to Xavi Hernandez. Rafinha, nice touch for Sergio Roberto. Finds Munir on the right-hand side. The ball just slips away from him. But Munir does well. Looks to take on Pineda over on that left-hand side. Ball comes all the way back to Marc Bartra. Now Luis Suarez and Grimaldo definitely poised to come on. Suarez just limbering up. Allowed to play in friendlies, of course, now, and allowed to train with the team after the decision of the court arbitration for sport last Thursday. Reduction in his ban, but that pertain to footballing activities being reduced. Now, his ban will only count for an official competition. So Rafinha makes way for Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba will go off as well. Luis Suarez makes his debut as a Barca player. And receives a great reception in a nearly 70,000 strong crowd here. And Luis Suarez taking the position in the middle of the attack. Sandro down the left and Munir down the right. Sergio Roberto. Sorry, just plays it back with Piqué. Piqué plays it forward looking for Munir. Munir felt he was fouled there by Pineda. It's going to be a free kick to Barca just inside their own half. Over on the right hand side. Taken quickly by Sergio Roberto. Played out to Ceci Samper. Samper. With a cross to Xavi Hernandez. Xavi maintains a cool head in possession, put under pressure by Vanderlei. Samper into the feet of Sergio Roberto, into the feet of Xavi. Play on. Pressuring Barca, probably more so than they did in the first half. Even though they're now 4 goals to 0 down. Piqué. Gives it back to Masip. Masip. And clearance forward. Held up by Munir. That's picked up by Sandro. Sandro does well. He's got Luis Suarez to his right. Here is Sandro. Sandro just holds it up inside the box, plays it across, and an excellent finish there from Munir to make it 5-0. That was a devastatingly clinical finish from Munir. Gets a pat on the head from Luis Suarez and the rest of his teammates. Sandro did well. Held the ball up. And Luis Enrique smiles on there in satisfaction. He's got to be pleased with the way Munir took that goal. First time as Sandro held the ball up on the left side of the penalty area, played it into the middle, and Munir just arrived left-footed into the corner. It wasn't the easiest of finishes, but he just made it look so easy. Held up, played it across. The ball was coming at him in pace, but Munir, they're lethal. Sandro did well, just held it up, and Munir with fantastic finish. Luis Enrique's got to be delighted by the way these team players have performed in this pre-season, and one or two of them might have earned themselves part of his plans for the first team this season. That's yet to be seen, but Munir, above all, has been very, very impressive. Another 2 goals here this evening. Really help his case for being involved with Luis Enrique's plans for the first team. Ball turned across to the right-hand side there. Touch from Luis Suarez. Sergio Roberto sends the ball all the way back to Jordi Masip. The attendance has been rectified. Initially, I thought that it was 68,000, but it's in fact over 72,000, 72,455. The final official figure here this evening with 10 minutes to go. Here at Camp Nou, in this 49th JOAN GAMPER trophy. Also leading by 5 goals to 0 against Club Leon. And Gerard Piqué there, battling away with Martin Bravo. The two of them ending up in a heap on the floor. Piqué taking his time, getting back up. He looks to be okay. PK just having a little tussle there. Here's Martin Bravo. Now Barca on the attack again. Grimaldo just about keeps the ball in. Plays it down the left, but just runs out of pitch, looking for Luis Suarez, the Uruguayan. First Uruguayan to play for Barca, of course, since the departure of Martin Cáceres. Here's Martin Bravo, Argentinian. Cross to the left-hand side to Caicedo. Caicedo loses out. PK picks the ball up. Xavi Hernandez. Comes out on that right-hand side to Montoya. Montoya goes down quickly. By Ignacio Gonzalez. Foul by Rocha. Picked up by Luis Suarez, but beaten to the ball by Ignacio Gonzalez. Now Samper off the feet of Sandro. Xavi Hernandez into Samper. Samper looking for Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez picks the ball up and plays it on for Grimaldo. Who's made a run from left back. Grimaldo gets his cross in, half cleared. And it was Munir arriving there, looking for a hat-trick. It's gathered by Cristian Martinez. Goalkeeper who's come on in the second half for Club Leon. His clearance swirls in the evening air. And Sergio Roberto goes forward, but Sergio Roberto beaten to it by Delgado. Delgado gets it back. Magallon that was. Again, one of the few players who is still on the pitch after starting the game. Here he is. Into Delgado. Fernando Navarro. Goes out to the left-hand side. That's Pineda. Into Martin Bravo. Club Leon. Stringing a few passes together. It's basically too little, too late. Delgado plays the ball down the line, looking for Vanderlei. Vanderlei. Stopped there by Bartra. Bartra with a good covering challenge. It's going to be a corner. First corner of the second half for the Mexicans. It's going to be Fernando Navarro to take the corner. Then we've got 6 men in the box, headed away by Gerard Piqué. Nice little back heel there from Munir. Munir looking for the return ball from Piqué, but challenge there from Pineda coming across. Little back heel there from Munir to Gerard Piqué. Piqué just not getting the right weight on the pass. Bartra. Across to Piqué. Piqué. Back to goalkeeper Jordi Masip. Just over 5 minutes to go here at Camp Nou. Barca leading Club Leon by 5-0. 2 from Neymar, 2 from Munir, and 1 from Leo Messi. Barca certainly now will claim the trophy for the 37th time in 49 competitions. Delgado cuts out that through ball. Ignacio Gonzalez finds Pineda. Pineda, long ball forward, looking for the run of Caicedo. Montoya gets back across and just hooks it forward. Looking for Xavi Hernandez. Xavi finds off the challenge of Vanderlei, plays it forward to Munir. Munir. Sandro making a run. Xavi Hernandez making a run as well. Xavi caught by Vanderlei. That's going to be a free kick. No question of that not being a free kick. Rough challenge from behind by the Brazilian. And Xavi Hernandez. Overzealous as the free kick is eventually gathered by goalkeeper Cristian Martinez. Bartra. Samper just runs out of space on this near side. As Club Leon had to make a couple of late substitutions. Arturo Ortiz, the defender, to come on, and Mauricio Castañeda, the striker, will be given the opportunity to enjoy the experience of playing in one of the most famous football stadiums in the world, Camp Nou. As Martin Bravo picks the ball up for Leon in midfield, and then out to the right-hand side to Delgado. Delgado plays it back into Fernando Navarro. Navarro continues his run, but good defending from Marc Bartra. So we give it a little bit of a test here in the final few minutes. To the corner for Club Leon. The Mexicans once again have got 6 men in the box. Fernando Navarro again with the corner. Ball's bouncing around in the box. It's hooked away by Bartra. Headed back in by Delgado. And it's Saba. Leon still have it inside the Barca half. Swept across to Fernando Navarro on this right-hand side. Fernando Navarro plays the ball into the box, looking for Caicedo. Caicedo holds it up. Gets it onto his left foot, plays it back to Fernando Navarro. Navarro, though, well watched by Bartra. Bartra just flicks it onto Munir. Munir, with confidence, plays up the line to Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez into Cesi Samper. Luis Suarez there, just caught by Aldo Rocha. And it's going to be a Barca free kick deep inside their own half. To be taken by Alejandro Grimaldo. As Club Leon, more substitutions. Magallon finally makes way. Been replaced by Ortiz. And the other player to come on will be Castañeda to replace Ignacio González. Cesi Samper picks the ball up. Xavi. Now it says Gilberto. Gilberto sees Montoya making a run down that right-hand side. Ortiz comes across. In fact, it's Pineda. Pineda looks the ball forward. There's 2 minutes remaining. Barca leading by 5-0. Gerard Piqué turns it all the way back to Jordi Masip. Masip not in any hurry here. Remember, this is Barca's final pre-season game before it all kicks off in earnest next Sunday here at Camp Nou against Elche in the first game of the new league season. Sergio Roberto plays the ball out to the right-hand side, looking for the run there of Montoya, but it's picked up by Munir. Comes across to Xavi Hernandez. We're into the final minute of the 90. Grimaldo has got Luis Suarez ahead of him. So turns it back into midfield to Xavi Hernandez. Xavi turns away there from his man. The ball's played through. Looking for Sandro. Sandro an opportunity, and Sandro makes it 6-0. Sandro Ramirez, another player who's come through the B team and has been training all pre-season with the first team. And has got his reward. He set up the 5th for Munir, and now he's added his name to the list of goal scorers here this evening. Sandro Ramirez makes it 6-0 in the very final minute. Sandro had Luis Suarez with him, but decided to go for goal himself, and Christian Martinez could only half stop the ball as it rebounded through his legs and into the back of the net. And Barca don't look as though they'll match the 8 they got last season against Santos, but they've managed to notch up 6 here. And there is the final whistle from the referee Alvarez Izquierdo. Football Club Barcelona have claimed the Trofeo JOAN GAMPER for the 37th time. A 6-0 victory over Club de Leon. With goals from Neymar, 2 to the Brazilian, 2 to Munir, 1 for Leo Messi and 1 from Sandro Ramirez.